The occult satanic. A lot of people think this because of things that we learn from the media and from popular culture, which basically associates the occult with dark magic, black magic, demons, bad spirits, and everything negative you can think of. Really, the word occult means secret or hidden. It describes the origin of most of the esoteric knowledge and roots of things that we know. There's a very popular trend now with people who claim to be leaving the New Age movement and New Age religions and going back to Christ and to Jesus and claiming that New Age religions are demonic. And this can make someone really confused as to why these people are doing this. Even Doreen Virtue, who created the very famous angel oracle cards and has been into the New Age for like decades, has decided that the New Age is evil and demonic and says that Christianity is the only way. So why does this keep happening with different New Age people? A lot of it has to do with the fact that when you work with the occult or with magic, you are opening yourself up to different dimensions, different quantum realities, and different spiritual beings. So sometimes someone might have an experience that scares the crap out of them and makes them swear off of trying anything to do with anything occult or magic or New Age. This doesn't mean that the occult in itself is evil or satanic. It is a word of caution though, because if you don't know what you're messing with, then you are opening yourself up to different fearful things happening to you. I remember hearing a story of a guy who was haunted by a demon and he didn't know what to do. He was very desperate. It was basically like a demonic attachment. And he decided to do ayahuasca. And ayahuasca, if you don't know, is a powerful plant medicine. And while he was on this ayahuasca journey, he saw that the demon came up to him and he was like, "What do you want from me? What do you want from me?" And it told him, "I want love." And he hugged it and it basically merged into him. And so this sort of demonstrates that it's all within your mind. So if you have a weak mental constitution, then you're better off not experimenting with magic or with the occult or having a magic practice, because you have to have a strong mind. You have to understand that you are creating your reality and be courageous and able to dispel your own fears and things that might arise when you're having new experiences, mystical experiences that you're not used to. The same goes with astral projection or anything where you're tapping into different realities, different dimensions, different quantum possibilities. I personally think it's super important for people to be educated in the occult because it's the origin of so many things. Even the Abrahamic religions like Christianity and Islam, they take from occultic practices, the rituals, the sacraments. A lot of it's based originally on occult and pagan traditions. So you can gain a lot of personal power by understanding why people do what they do and being able to just have greater control over your own reality. Being educated in the occult and Tantra, which is basically the occult yoga, the original yoga, is being someone who decides that they want to take the driver's seat of their reality rather than just being the passenger. It doesn't mean that there aren't still universal laws, but it just means you learn how to navigate and become more in control of your destiny, of your reality, of your creation, as opposed to just handing your power over to an omnipotent force that rules you and guides you and commands you. It's understanding that there is a higher power, but that you're co-creating with that higher power. You're not just at the mercy of certain arbitrary rules or institutions. You become a lot more sovereign and free in creating your reality. There's so much power in magic and ritual, and a lot of it is related to the meditation and the presence and being synchronized with reality as opposed to a random force floating about in the waves. You can see occult symbolism everywhere in the popular media, in old books and fairy tales, and it's really just the source and origin of so many things. And once you start putting together the pieces of the puzzle, a lot more things make sense about this life and this reality, and you don't feel so lost and confused or powerless to change and create the reality that you want. I love sharing these occult practices and this magic because I think everyone should have access to this type of information. Everyone should be allowed to be their most powerful version of themselves, and it shouldn't be secret information for only a select few. Now that we've entered into this Aquarian age, the golden age, people are going to have a lot more access to this information, and I'm excited to share more with you.